Bills Saints on EA Sports. We welcome you to New Orleans, Louisiana for today's game.
Phil, we've got a couple of the best tight ends in the game on each sideline today, and they could be the difference makers.
You know, these tight ends, they can do it all. They're tremendous blockers for the running game. They got the speed to go down the field, and they got feet, Jim. You know, those quick feet, so even when they run those short routes, if there's man-to-man coverage, they're quick enough and shifty enough to still get away from the defender.
First down at the 25. Williams is taken down at the 25.
The Bills running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Saints with a nickel look here on defense. Taylor's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Launches it down the field. He reaches up and grabs it. Incredible catch there by the receiver as he goes vertical and comes down with the football and the catch.
We see these incredible catches every single week. Right now, the most talented guys in the NFL might be the wide receivers. They can just do everything. Run, jump, run routes, and make these incredible catches.
The defense gets a sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Setting up now at the 44-yard line.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
The Bills have it at the 44. To Williams. That gains one. Here's the Bills lineup on offense. They posted over 500 yards passing last week, so their confidence should be sky high. The Bills now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. The Bills take it from the 43. Airing it out. And it's incomplete.
That time, Jim, the timing is perfect. It knocks the ball free. And look, in the NFL, defensive backs, they got to be perfect. Otherwise, that flag is coming out. That hit is so well timed that there's no penalty, and it knocks the football away.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. What a difficult spot to be in from here. Ingram lines up in the backfield. They'll run it with Mark Ingram.
Ingram's going to be tired after this run. That is a good long run. The offensive line was terrific, and he does a good job finding the hole and picking up those yards.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. They're going to run it on the toss. And they bring it down at the 38-yard line. Here's a look at the Saints lineup on offense today. They struggle at times to move the ball, so it'll be interesting to see how they fare today. They bring in the extra tight end. The Saints take it from the 38. And he takes off. Incomplete. And now we'll take a look at the Bills defense. This is a unit that's a quarterback's nightmare. Last week they got to the quarterback 7 times for sacks. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Quarters formation here for the defense. From the shotgun. And a flag comes out. Allen can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
First down coming up. They'll go shotgun here. And he hauls it in. This will be 2nd down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Saints will take the snap from the 40. Gets away from the pressure. The catch is made by Randall Cobb. They bring him down in the middle of the field at the 50.
Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out. This could be a blitz. Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
A little jumpy there by that defensive front. They come to the line, and it's 1st down. The Saints lined up in the pistol. Ingram lines up in the backfield. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
Ingram's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
2nd down and 7. And Ingram's going to take the handoff now. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. 1st down at the 33. Hughes takes down the quarterback.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Coming to the line at the 45.
Get ready. Rep to the end.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
That ball is rifled to Randall Cobb, who makes the catch. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The Saints take it from the 23. The ball is jarred loose. And there is no stadium in the entire NFL that is more of the lifeblood, the heart of the community, than the Mercedes Superdome is to the New Orleans Saints. This will be a field goal attempt from 41 yards out. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. They've taken the lead on that field goal with the second quarter just getting going.
Nice job by the offense. I thought there were a few plays called that time by the offensive coordinator that were not very good, but they overcame the coaching and still got 3 points.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Bills bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
The Bills from the 22. Johnson's out there to receive the screen pass. The Bills get a first down.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
First down here. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. And Williams is able to read that play and make the hit.
Saints defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Second down and 11. Looking for some daylight up the middle. That's a gain of 6.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Still 5 yards short of the first after the run. Third down coming up. Taylor's got it in the gun. Makes the catch. Williams tackled down at the 50.
Well, I think we're seeing something we see with so many teams now in the NFL. Running backs who can do it all. This guy can run, block, and he can catch short passes and make long gains after it. Nice job.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Press coverage all the way.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Pulls it in. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Saints offense is set to take over once again. They moved the ball well last time. Right down the field they went, but they could not get it into the end zone, winding up with only a field goal.
Yeah, but their confidence has got to be high. All the good things they did. We saw some good passing, some good running, good offensive line play. I like where this offense is at right now.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. The Bills lined up in the nickel.
Let's go.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The catch is made by Lance Dunbar. That's his first reception today. First down here after the completion. Going deep. And they can't connect.
Well, my man at quarterback does have a strong arm. He showed it that time, didn't he? He threw that thing high and far and just overthrew the receiver.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. Comes away with it. Can you believe how vertical he got there?
I can believe it, Jim Nance. I can, because we see it so often. The receivers in the NFL are just unbelievable. We take these catches for granted, but that was a tremendous play.
First down and 10. Hitting Vaccaro, reads that one and makes the pick. Still powering ahead. He's brought down.
Phil, this defense has come up with the interception, and now the offense would like to do its part here before the half.
Absolutely. The offense take advantage of this situation. But let's talk about the defense. My gosh, they got some good players, and that was an awesome interception they just made.
They're happy to begin this drive from this point.
The Bills at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. First down at the 34.
He has, ball is out. They recover their own fumble. They bring him to the turf.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
After nearly turning it over, it's now 2nd and 8.
Taylor's lined up. Two tight ends set.
Going for the home run. It'll be 3rd down.
The Bills come to the line. The first down marker is at the 24.
Taylor's going to take it from the gun. And that's going to be a 3 and out.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Puts it through the upright. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Saints offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
2-minute warning looms, and this may be the last play before it hits. First down at the 25. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands. Halftime, 2 minutes away.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
From the gun. Finds Cobb. No one's going to get him now.
the 20, the 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Nothing like it for a quarterback, I'll tell you that. I loved it. Throw a little short pass and just root your guy on and watch him score a touchdown. Pretty exciting stuff.
The Saints getting ready for the kickoff. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Bills offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Taylor's going to be in the pistol here. First down at the 22. Makes the reception. He's in the clear. And in for the touchdown. A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
Makes the PAT. The Bills ready here for the kickoff. Breaks free, and he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Saints offense preparing to get this drive underway. The last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up, and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
Ingram, solo back set.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And it's incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Bills come out in a dime package.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
Second down and 10. And Cobb can't hold on that time.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
They face third down after the incomplete pass.
Get ready. Red 30 up. Red 30 up.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Looking across the middle, gets it out for the completion. They come to the line of scrimmage, first down.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
Heaving it down the field. Kenny Vaccaro in on the interception.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Bills have to be thrilled with what they've done offensively, but they cannot separate themselves at all because their defense is also being dominated.
No, you got to keep on playing. Situations like this, that's up to the coaches. Keep the offense aggressive. I think they will. They've had success. There's no reason to think that they won't go out there this time and have another good drive. He is a good runner with the football, not like most quarterbacks in the National Football League. They design runs for him just to do it as a running back.
Taylor's setting up now in the pistol. Williams lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. First down at the 19. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Taylor's running away from the pressure. He's able to come down with it. What a catch. One-handed. The Bills are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining.
Snapping the football from the 28.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Takes it from the gun. The ball is taken out of his hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Second down here. The Saints defense now is going to go nickel. 2nd and 10. Taylor's going to take off with it. It's intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Saints retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
The Saints are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Screen. Pulls it in. Anderson's all over the ball carrier.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Second down with the defense ready to pounce. This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. Snapping out of the gun. Launching it deep. And he knocks the ball out of his hands. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Saints talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. Mark Ingram with the reception.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Loss of a couple that time. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Second down and 12. Now on the move. Going for the deep ball. The ball is knocked out.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Now looking at 3rd down. The Saints have to get to the 33 for a first. What a catch.
The Saints just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And now he'll take off. Jumps into the air and pulls it down.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
Second and 8. Toss to the outside. Stiff arms to stay on his feet.
On his way. The 10 in stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
We don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL. But not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Bills offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim. But you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Williams is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Williams got it on the handoff. And that's a gain of maybe 5. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. The Bills come out in the pistol. Handoff. Barron's all over that offense and brings him down. They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly.
Well, the defensive line noticed something. They're all shifting to the left.
The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Saints team official. He does have an upper body injury of some kind, but guys, it doesn't appear to be a big concern. The medical staff's cleared him to return as soon as he feels ready. Back to you.
They're set to punt it away now. Cobb from the 26. Dan picks up about 3. The Saints offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
2 tight ends on the field here. The Saints have it at the 29. He'll throw it over the middle. Second down coming up. The Saints line up in the pistol offense. The Bills sat at the line. Dime package. The Saints have it at the 29. And now here's the toss. It's third down coming up.
The Saints will line up the first down marker right at the 39-yard line.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
3rd and 11.
There's a flag out.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Third down after the penalty. Running back in motion here.
Out of the pocket.
Easy catch there. No one near him. They get set quickly, ready for another snap.
First down at the 42. And straight ahead, Spiller.
That's a tackle right near the 48.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Reaches out and snatches it. This is third down. Playing press coverage to the outside. Mark Ingram carries the football.
Ingram's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Out of the shotgun.
Hughes wraps up the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
The Bills call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
McCluster, the receiver.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
And now they're in the hurry up.
Well, the D-line going into that spread look, they want to get to that quarterback.
He'll take the snap from the gun.
It's Jerry Hughes with the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Looking for a lane on the return.
And Williams is going to make the tackle. We're just off Poydras Street here in New Orleans, and not even a mile away from the heart of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The Bills have been in a fight today. The score's 17-17. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Going to be a penalty here. The defense will take the penalty. First down at the 20. Looking long. And there's a great catch.
Flex round! Flex round!
No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. First down at the 48. On the money. Williams able to move the chains here as he's tackled down. The Bills have been involved in a highly competitive game here today, and it's been their passing attack that has come through. Taylor's really been locked in today.
Their passing game has absolutely kept them in this football game. That's why they're tied, and and at this point, they have to hope the quarterback is going to lead them to victory. Williams is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The line of scrimmage, the 35. Looks like they're in press coverage here. 2nd and 6. Taylor's tackled right at the 35.
Taylor's trying to read this option play. Does he keep the football or pitch it? He keeps it. Boy, wrong decision. And the defense all over it as they tackle him behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down on the way. The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Down the field. .52-yard field goal attempt coming up. No good. No good. And he just couldn't find the mark on what was a very long kick in the first place.
Well, look, that was definitely not a gimme, and you got to look at it. It takes a perfect snap, hold, and a kick, and they just missed it.
Come back, come back!
Getting a look at the Wildcat here.
Hey, who ready?
First down at the 42. Wide to the left. Good for only a yard.
Ingram's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. Miller's the one who brings him to the ground. Third down now. The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. They better hurry to get the snap from the gun. Got the completion. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Jim, it's a tied game in the fourth quarter, and your defense, they want to try to win it, so they're aggressive on third down. Now the offense is in fourth down, probably going to have to punt it to you.
Thomas Morstead will punt this one away. They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner. First down with their backs to their own end zone. The game is tied and time is a factor. The give this time to the fullback. Dangerous spot here. Backs to the end zone. Stepping up to the line at the 6. Tie game here in the late going, and the defense needs to make a stop. They cannot give up the big play right now.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Third down and 6. The Saints go with the dime formation here on defense. Taylor standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Still on his feet. That's a third down conversion, a rare sight so far today.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning.
When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing. Confusion's nowhere.
Gains 11. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. First and 10. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. About a minute and a half to go in the game, and it's second down. So right into the hurry-up offense they go into this 2-minute situation.
Yeah, these guys, all these pros, they've been doing this stuff since they were in high school running the 2-minute offense, so I know they're ready for it.
Has the first down and a whole lot more.
Williams is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Saints out now in a 4-6 formation. First down at the 50. Pass is intercepted. The defense has done its job. Now can the offense do theirs, Phil? Coming off an interception. In the fourth.
And I know they got some plays that they haven't used in this game yet. Bring them out right now, make the play, and win this game.
Press coverage all the way. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. He's drilled as he throws. The Saints have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the fourth quarter.
Get ready.
Oh, look at that. Linebackers moving around. Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Brings it in along the sideline.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Nothing open down the field, so he throws a short pass. They get out of bounds, and it stops the clock. That's the most important thing.
On the way, third down. Tie game in this one. Fourth quarter is winding down.
The defensive line, they're all talking. They're all shifting to the right.
Third and 7. The ball is jarred loose.
Late in the game, the defense has to be aggressive. They are, this time on third down. Tied football game late in the fourth quarter. They stay aggressive and they get it done.
The Saints will punt the football. Signals right away, fair catch. The offense comes onto the field after the punt. They can steer this game towards overtime, or they can gamble a little bit and go for the win.
Jim, I would not gamble in a situation like this. You have all the control on the offensive side. Play it safe, and you hope somebody breaks a play to get that offense going. Then you can gamble and try to go for the score.
The Bills coming to the line. Tie game here in the fourth quarter. The scores 17-17. First down at the 21. Taylor's pass will be incomplete this time.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Taylor's back in shotgun formation. Wants to go deep, and it's incomplete.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league would run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just great.
The Bills come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with. The Saints with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The Bills will line up. The first down markers right at the 31-yard line. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Good job that time by the defense. We got a tie game, and they are aggressive. Nice call, and they stop the offense on third down.
Cobb with a chance to return this one. Bradford's there to take him down. The offense comes onto the field after the punt. They can steer this game towards overtime, or they can gamble a little bit and go for the win.
Jim, I would not gamble in a situation like this. You have all the control on the offensive side. Play it safe, and you hope somebody breaks a play to get that offense going. Then you can gamble and try to go for the score. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
He's wide open for the grab. The Bills in a tie game will call a timeout. They clearly want the ball back with a chance to do something.
The line of scrimmage right at the 24.
Davis, a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. The Saints have it at the 24. And Ingram's tackled down at the 24. The Bills will, of course, call the timeout now to stop the clock. Second down coming up. Takes the knee. The Saints call for a timeout. They want to talk it over on what should be coming up, the final play of the game. The Saints field goal unit coming out for the kick that will decide this one in what has been a most memorable game. And it's good. He puts it through, and the celebration is on. I'm sure it doesn't get much better than that for a kicker. The game winner at the end.
Nah, that's what they live for, Jim. That's what you sit in bed at night and dream about. Kicking the game-winning field goal. Happened here today. What a great moment for him.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now. You